Here's a tax quiz. Mr. Johnson's newly retired, he's happy, and he's a single tax filer. He wants to go on a fishing trip. He has taxable income of $44,000, which puts him in the 22% tax bracket. This includes $38,000 from his IRA and $25,000 in Social Security income. Now let's assume he takes an additional $1,000 from his IRA to go on that fishing trip. How much will he owe on that additional $1,000? Well, he's squarely in the 22% tax bracket, so we would assume he would pay 22 cents in federal taxes for every additional dollar he takes out. Therefore, on that $1,000, he should pay $220, right? Well, wrong. He will actually owe $407 for a whopping 41% tax rate. Mr. Johnson just got hit by the Social Security Tax Torpedo. Hello, I'm Curtis Chambers, Certified Financial Planner with the Chambers Financial Group. If you're drawing Social Security, you may have had the experience where you've taken some additional income from your IRA in a year, or had some significant capital gains, and suddenly you get hit with a big tax bill, much bigger than expected. I get calls on this very issue. The Social Security Tax Torpedo is a nasty tax spike that often impacts people receiving Social Security income. It starts when Social Security first becomes taxable and lasts until all Social Security income has been taxed. It's nicknamed a torpedo because the increased effective tax rate only lasts while Social Security income is being taxed. Like a torpedo, it strikes and then it's gone. To better understand, let's do a quick review of how Social Security income is taxed. It's taxable based on income level. Combined income is the basis of the calculation. The IRS defines combined income as adjusted gross income plus non-taxable interest plus 1/2 of Social Security benefits. It's our tax system, so it has to be complicated. The key takeaway is combined income includes tax-free interest but does not include Roth IRA income. As you can see, when you reach a certain level of combined income, your Social Security becomes taxable at 50% of benefits, and at a higher income threshold, 85% of benefits. So in this situation that we considered, Mr. Johnson draws out just $1,000 extra from his IRA. The withdrawal makes his total amount go from $38,000 to $39,000. But note the large jump in his adjusted gross income. The jump is not $1,000 as we would expect, but $1,850, and his taxable income goes up to $407. This is because there's a tax not only on the $1,000, but also on the 85% of the $1,000 of Social Security income he must now add back in. For every dollar of income drawn during this interval, $1.85 is taxable. Thus, if he takes an additional $1,000 from his IRA, that extra income has an effective tax rate of 41%, not 22%. Can the Social Security torpedo be avoided? Well, there are some strategies out there, but I would suggest being careful the cure isn't worse than the tax itself. One idea is to delay Social Security until age 70 if possible. Now true, postponing Social Security will avoid the torpedo until age 70, but at that point, Social Security income will be that much greater and therefore the ongoing tax hit will be greater. Another possibility is to make a small annual conversion to a Roth IRA each year before age 70 and then make withdrawals from the Roth after age 70. Now, ongoing Roth conversions in many situations is an excellent strategy. But I also see a potential disadvantage here. By converting to the Roth IRA early, you're paying ordinary income taxes earlier, and then by making the withdrawals, depleting the most tax-advantaged asset, the Roth. My suggestion is to be cognizant of the Social Security Tax Torpedo and calculate your tax liabilities in advance, looking at your individual situation and consider the best options. But likely the torpedo cannot be avoided altogether. You know what Ben Franklin said about taxes being certain. In the end, we can at least take solace in that it's better to pay taxes on income than have no income at all. If you have questions on tax planning and retirement, please schedule an appointment in my office or a Zoom meeting. We're not here for the short run. not even until our tax system is simplified. We're here for the Country Mile.